Let's let me set the scene. Poor little Italian guy who happens to be the front face of a big franchise, trying to learn trying to learn English because it's not his first language. He happens to say after he shakes hands with children, he happens to say "I touch of the kids" as like a cool little catchphrase, but he doesn't understand what that he's said something wrong. And then this
Are you
game
fucking
comes
kidding me?
this game comes out as the origin story of Mario. So it's Mario who says it. Mario saves the princess and saves the Mushroom Kingdom and there's kids there as well. And he shakes their hand and they're like, "Oh, we love you, Mario." And he says, I touch the kids." You're saying that Mario's a terrible person when he's just
Yeah.
trying to do his best.
The developers are also terrible people for making him say that.
No, you don't get it. It's canonical. He's learning English.
It literally doesn't. Rory, it is a video game
You
that is
realize you realize
coded by
that you
real
realize that not
people.
everyone's first language is English, right?
But these are fucking Japanese people that have a fucking English department that makes a video game who still have to bring that fucking game through
So if
customs.
someone makes a movie based on a true story and it's about a similar like
It's
mishap.
about that specific hypothetical, then the movie would
No,
exist,
no, it's
yes.
not.
But
It's
video game
no,
about Mario
it's
would
not
not
it's not about a
happen.
It's not about a hypothetical. It's about
About this exact scenario,
no,
yes, it
it's
would happen.
not about this scenario. It's about a scenario just where a guy messes up who's from a foreign country. English isn't his first language,
You mean
and
Borat?
he says something similar like "I touch the kids" because he doesn't get like the verbs or the tenses in his language. He can't quite mix it up right in English,
Yeah, then it'd be a
and he
fucking
messes it
comedy.
up.
But for a Mario game, that would not be funny. That would not be funny.
But so when it's in
That'd be fucking inappropriate and
when
weird,
it's
and
when it's
nobody
in
would
it
wanna.
no when it's in a Mario when it's in a Mario game, you all of a sudden you hate Mario just because he can't speak English. It's his
Because
origin
he's not.
story.
He spoke fucking pure English before.
What if Chris Pratt said like in the middle of the Mario movie said something in Japanese but it was actually really rude and he didn't mean to say that? Is
What?
is
Why would they
Mario
have him? It doesn't make any sense.
Because
It's a
Mario doesn't know
fucking.
Japanese?
Rory, it's literally. It's.
I don't think you understand canon. Mario is canonically Italian, so English shouldn't be his first language. So that's why when he speaks English, he goes, "Itoka like this," and he goes, "Wahoo!" So, in saying that, in Mario's
I
origin
can
story,
understand him.
he's
I can understand him there. He seems like he
in
seems to convey his point.
Mario's
It's
origin
me,
story, which
Mario. He seems to convey his
this is a
point very
prequel.
clearly without
This
saying
is
that
a
he touches
prequel to
kids, bro.
Mario Odyssey. It's his origin story, and it's like
The, you
first time he becomes a plumber, and first time he has to save the princess, and at the end of the game he saves the princess and he saves the kids in the Mushroom Kingdom. And because
actually insane.
he's not perfectly fluent in English, but he knows a decent amount. He makes a small error, a lapse in judgment, and he says, "I touch the kids" instead of like I shake kids' hands. And now all of a
If he said I
sudden,
shake kids' hands, then I'd probably buy it
no,
because that's
that's not
so
how
off
it
the wall,
works though,
man.
because he's an Italian. He messes up now and again because he don't know the English language all that well.
I forgive him.
You forgive him for saying "I touch the kids."
No, I don't forgive him for saying that. That's fucking stupid. Because that's
N-
still a damn
But it's
developer
a
making him say
mistake.
that.
It's a mistake. He made an
You're
honest
telling me
mistake.
Shigeru Miyamoto has had all these fucking years of development is just out of nowhere fucking up, making Mario say shit. And in Japanese, he says, "I touch kids," and he fights for that to be fucking stayed in the game.
I don't think you understand that story like
I don't think it's canon.
the
It's canon. The game
you
had to
don't
be written by
understand
somebody, Brent. Dude,
storytelling. We can tell realistic stories through storytelling. Just because it's in a game
that's not
doesn't
a
make it any
realistic fucking
worse.
story.
It is realistic. Like
It's
some
not a realistic story.
there could never be a mishap where a foreigner whose first language isn't English
There is like a trillion fucking comedy
they
movies
they
about that exact
they
scenario.
But all of a sudden Mario can't say that because he's
Because
evil.
he's literally a fucking kid's game.
But he's literally not like we know Mario. He's the same lovable plumber we all know. He doesn't actually touch kids. He just made a mistake. He said that, but it's in his origin story where he's getting to grips with the English language.
Fuck,
So
I got
he
fucked
says by
up.
mistake, "I touch the kids."
I gotta
You're
restart.
telling me you wouldn't forgive Mario in your
No, I
heart and buy
wouldn't.
his
I'd
game?
probably buy the next game if he didn't say that. But as
Oh,
for
well,
Mario
you
Odyssey 2,
buy the
I'm not.
next game when he perfectly learned the English language. So you just
Well, I'm.
hate you hate Italians who
This is such
can't
a fucking
can't
stupid
speak perfect
hypothetical.
English.
This is such a stupid hypothetical.
I can't
Would you
believe
buy
you.
a Mario game if he said he touched kids and it actually makes sense in the
It's a
story?
mistake. It's
It's
an
so
honest
fucking
mistake.
stupid.
It's an honest mistake, and you don't
But you're
understand
saying
that.
he says it after every fucking level. It's stupid. No, that doesn't
Okay.
wipe it. That doesn't make it any better. That doesn't make it any better than him saying it one
He
time.
says it. He says it after every level that he saves kids, and only at the end of the
Why the
game.
fuck is Mario saving kids in this game? He
They
saves
live
the
in
Mushroom
they live
Kingdom.
in the Mushroom Kingdom. Are they not? Can
They're
kids
not
not?
fucking infants. They're fucking mushroom people.
What? But Mario's a human.
Oh
He's a
my
little
god,
short
literally the
fella.
exact same thing.
He's a little short fella.
So what? You saying he's a midget?
What? But wait. But Mario doesn't. Does Mario not live in the Mushroom Kingdom? He's a foreigner.
Apparently not by the fucking Mario movie. He's from Brooklyn. Yeah, he's a fucking plumber from Brooklyn, you
Oh
dumbass.
no, that's the fucking movie. That's not
That's always
canonical.
been the canon for real. Like Mario's
No.
always been a plumber from Brooklyn. Like that was like a thing from the very original Mario's, like for the very first Mario movie.
Yeah, but how does
Mario
he
was
get to?
always like his like deep lore is that he's always been a plumber from Brooklyn,
Yeah, and
and he
he.
gets warped into the Mushroom Kingdom.
But what if he's actually an Italian and then he's trying to learn the English language? Oh, okay, wait. Okay,
Okay,
wait.
well
The
in
the
every
mushroom
incarnation of fucking
the
Mario in a
mushroom. Wait,
movie
wait, wait,
or
wait,
video
wait.
game, he seems to speak pretty
It's all
normal English.
translated to English for ease of understanding for the players. But the Mushroom Kingdom has their own
How
language.
in the fuck?
So say the Mushroom Kingdom has their own language, but like it's hard to
And
get to grips
and they
with.
literally say I touch kids in their language. Are you
No, no,
serious?
no, no, they don't say that. But Mario gets confused when he's learning the language, and after he shakes hands
Dude,
with
the
the kids of the
fucking
Mushroom Kingdom,
Mushroom
he
Kingdom
he
speaks
says
English.
after
If
every
anything, you'd have an
level,
easier time fitting
in
in.
their equivalent, in their language, it's like him
What's crazy?
saying,
Okay.
"I touch the kids," but obviously he doesn't mean that.
This is the
But all
plot
the
hole. This is the
mushroom
plot hole.
all the Mushroom
The
Kingdom
Mushroom
go.
Kingdom speaks the same fucking language as Mario. It's not like Mario learns the same. It's not like Italian is
You
like
didn't listen to what I
super
said.
far off.
I said, okay, we'll change it so that the Mushroom Kingdom has their
Okay,
own language.
their own language. Okay, I didn't even hear that.
And then Mario tries to learn it, and then he messes up. He says, "I touch the kids" in their language
That's fucking stupid.
after shaking their hands. You're telling me that Mario's an evil man because he made that
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
You're a terrible person. I can't believe
I'm
you.
pretty sure they wouldn't even keep that in the fucking game. Like, that's stupid. That's such a stupid inclusion to the game. Miyamoto said the game can't release without Mario saying I touched the kids by
It's
mistake.
the origin story. It has to be a part of it.
It's-
Miyamoto wanted to experiment.
I don't understand what you mean by origin story. You said that
It's-
like 50
it's-
fucking times, and that makes absolutely no
It's
sense.
the
That is
start
no
of
structural
Mario. It's his
integrity to your,
first
to like
job.
your actual.
It's his first job. He hasn't properly learnt the Mushroom Kingdom language, so he needs to get to grips with it, and he doesn't understand that he's making a mistake after he finishes every level and shakes like the kids of the Mushroom Kingdom's hands because they're like, "Oh, we're so grateful." But every time he does it, he goes, "I touch the kids." And only the toads and
Roy, you were
mushroom
really
people or
fighting
whatever,
for
they
this,
look
man. You were really
or
fighting
they
for
look
this. We have
around at
not
each
changed the
other.
subject.
They look around at each other and they go, "Oh, should we tell him? Should we tell him?" They go, "Oh, best not
They're
to."
like,
They go, "Oh, best not to. He did save our world." But you, on the other hand,
it was not his mistake.
you
it was not his
fucking
mistake.
Italian hater, you say he's the disgusting man that should be hanged for his crimes.
Never said that.
Can't believe you want Italians executed because they don't know perfect English. You're telling me
See,
you
I
honestly
almost
wouldn't
broke the
buy the
fucking
game?
TNT, bro. Did you see that?
You honestly wouldn't buy the game if Mario, by mistake, when he's learning English, he says, "I touch the kids."
No.
Okay, what if Mario doesn't do it, but Luigi says it, and then Mario steps in, and goes, "Whoa, hang on, bro, that's not cool. You can't be
Well,
saying
hang
that."
on, bro. That's not the cool.
And Luigi goes, "Oh, I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
I didn't fucking know, brother.
I didn't understand. I'm sorry." But
That was Mama's famous
but
catchphrase. I
this,
touch the kids.
but this is Luigi's
I
mansion,
know.
so Mario only tells this to him at the end of the game because at the end of the game Luigi frees Mario from a painting or whatever. So up until that time, every time Luigi finishes a room or something, he goes, "Hey, I touched the kids." Does that
I touch
change
the
it for
fucking
you?
kids, Mario.
Would you buy Luigi's Mansion 5 based on that premise?
No. There's only 4 Luigi mansions.
Yeah, but it's the next one. It's the next one. And it's the best Luigi's Mansion there is. It's just that Luigi doesn't understand
Check
the
this out. This shit
English.
is so fucking hard.
I'm not bothering.
Are you not watching my screen?
No, I'm not.
So.
Okay, what if in the Mario movie they remake the Mario movie without Illumination and it's his origin story again, but this time he's actually Italian and
He was Italian in the Mario movie.
I thought you said he was just from Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're fucking Italian Americans in
Italian
Brooklyn.
Italian American isn't exactly the same as a born and bred
They
Italian.
dude. They probably are full blood Italian who know how to speak fucking English.
No, but they don't actually eat pasta and shit. They're not living in
They
Italy.
literally eat pasta in the fucking. You don't have any. You don't
They
have
don't
anything.
they
You
don't
don't
live
have
they
any.
don't live in
You don't have
Italy.
any.
They're not the same. It's
So
like
they
saying
can't eat spaghetti?
it's like saying Tony Soprano isn't the same is like the same as fucking an Italian who cooks a pizza pie every day. Fucking
What the
retard.
fuck are you talking about? You literally
Italian
are just like they don't. I said they're fucking Italian American. You say they don't eat spaghetti.
I said
What?
no, I said they're obviously not the same as actual Italians who live in Italy, right? They're not culturally Italian the same way that Italians are. They're just Italian American. They
You
speak
have
funny.
no fucking idea. They could have migrated over here. God damn it.
What?
Why are
They
you
didn't
fighting for this?
What they just now. What, Mario and Luigi, they migrated from Italy
Probably from fucking ever ago, and Mario and Luigi grew up on fucking Yoshi's
from
Island. End of
ever ago,
discussion.
but they're like, aren't they meant to be young plumbers?
Mario and Luigi came from a fucking stork on Yoshi's Island. Give it a rest.
That's not Italy. They're Italian.
No, that's the canon, bro.
Regardless, it doesn't matter where they come from. It doesn't.
Donkey Kong found them as a baby
Doesn't
and
matter.
squashed them
Doesn't matter where they come from. Their community and their parents and everything. When they grow up, all they learn is Italian as their first language, and then they have to learn
Donkey Kong
English on the
fucking kills
side.
them as babies. They're not even real.
And they only start.
Every Mario game is literally just a Donkey Kong dream.
They only start learning English towards the start of their like plumbing career, and they do the movie, and then at the end of the movie, Mario shakes a hand with the kids with the kids of
Shut
the
the
Mushroom
fuck
Kingdom,
up.
and he goes, "I touched the
Shut
kids."
the fuck up. Shut the fuck
You're telling
up.
me you're saying that's a
I
bad
would never
movie?
go walk into this movie and watch
But what
this
if it's
shit.
the
No.
best? What if it's the best movie
What if it's
ever
the best
made?
movie ever? I don't fucking care. I'm not buying this.
But it's his origin story.
Oh my fucking god, Roy.
You don't understand that people don't
I don't care
instantly
about the origin
speak
story
English
of Mario in the
perfectly.
first place. I don't even fucking care about Mario
Bro,
that much to
you
care about his
understand?
origin
You don't
story. He's not
understand
a
when people
fucking
go to
he's not
learn
an
English,
intricate
they don't
character.
instantly learn the language. So
I
how are
like
you gonna
Mario for
judge
his
some?
fucking simplicity anyway, so if they try
How
to
you
give him
gonna
that
how you
much
gonna judge
backstory, I wouldn't like it
someone? How
anyway.
you gonna judge someone for not knowing the English language
Oh my
perfectly when they're just
fucking
trying their
god.
best?
Rory, you are a broken
He's
record. You
he's
sure are putting
trying
the record on.
he's trying his best just to learn English, and then you're poking fun at him. You're saying he's a bad person for saying for when he's just trying. He
Fucking
literally
insane.
fucking saved the Mushroom Kingdom in this
The Mushroom
scenario.
Kingdom.
The Mushroom Kingdom in this scenario, and you're saying, oh well, yeah, but he says I touch kids, and that's not good. But he
Oh,
clearly
that's
didn't
like,
mean it.
oh, but he clearly didn't mean it.
He clearly didn't mean it, and then you're gonna say, no, I'm not watching that movie because it's not. It's an evil movie. But like it's
I never
about
said
a
it was an
journey of
evil
Mario
movie.
learning that that's not proper English.
Yeah, like I didn't already see a fucking journey of Mario learning in the first movie.
What, Chris Pratt? He's not Italian.
Oh my god. Are you trying to say they're gonna hire an actual Italian? Thank God. That's exactly what I was wanting out of the fucking Mario movie.
Yeah, so exactly. So they make the next Mario movie, they remake it, but it's an actual Italian, and he's learning English, and then he happens to say, "I touch the kids,"
What
and
would
you're
you do
telling me,
if like they
you're
made a
telling me.
Nintendo Switch game and it was literally just like uh they
I think you're
advertised it as
evading the
GTA
question.
6. They advertised it as GTA
I think you're
6
evading the
and it's
question.
on the Nintendo store and
I
you
can't
go and
believe,
see it and it's you buy it and it's like $60,
I
right?
can't believe you hate people who don't
Listen,
speak
listen. You
proper,
buy the
like
GTA
perfect
6
English.
on fucking your
English
Nintendo
isn't
Switch
everyone's first
and then you
language.
buy the game and you open it up for the first time and it's literally just a 3D model of you standing in a black room. What do you do? It's just a perfect
Nothing, because
3D
that sounds like a boring
perfect a
hypothetical.
perfect 3D
I'm
rendering of
trying
you.
to
What do you
prove a
do?
point, and you're just trying to make nonsense out of nothing. Because
That is
you don't want
absolute
to
nonsense. Shut the fuck up.
you don't want to accept that you
You
hate
want to
Italians.
argue about Mario touching kids for 15 minutes.
You don't want to you don't understand that you just hate Italians for the fact that they can't speak proper
You just want
English.
to argue the fact that if Mario said he touched kids, that you would
But
find it
like they're in the
completely
learning
normal.
stage. Like it doesn't mean that they won't learn that
Rory, that's
that's not
so
okay
fucking
to say
stupid.
later on. It just means at that point in time
Such
they
a
happen
fucking
to say
stupid
something wrong,
kid.
and that thing happened to be I touch other kids instead of oh yeah
So fucking
I shake hands with kids.
stupid.
Even
You're
then,
the
even I'm
stupidest kid
English
I've
and I
ever
nearly
met in my entire
made
life.
the mistake.
No.
So it's perfectly understandable that an Italian learning the English language could make such a simple small error. I would forgive them because I actually forgive people, but and I like Italians and
See, I seem to forgive
I
people
like other
most of the
nations
time.
and I like good
The
people,
nature of
but
me.
you hate anyone who doesn't speak English because you're an American or something.
Yeah, like I hate you because you're
Not even
Chinese,
English
bro.
yourself. You just speak our language.
Speak my language. You're such a fucking faggot. Shut up.
I speak my language.
I speak my language and you fucking put a dumb accent
I
on it.
learned it in the 10th grade.
You put a gay accent on my language.
I've been learning my English. I know I'm not supposed to say I touch kids. Why should Mario be saying it?
Can I get extra lives right here? What the fuck?
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my McDonald's.
I'd love some McDonald's right now.
Yeah, of course you would.
I haven't eaten anything at all today.
I haven't eaten any Italian today. Too bad I hate Italians. This is what Chris says every day.
Yeah, that's what I say every day when I wake up.
I want to eat pasta, but that one guy who makes my pasta, he did make a small linguistic error when speaking English. So,
A linguini
I guess I'm
error?
never, I guess I'm never gonna buy pasta from there ever again, 'cause I fucking hate Italians who can't speak English properly. Even though they're trying to learn English, I hate them. This is what you're saying.
So fucking stupid.
You're a fucking terrible person. No matter how many times, and you just don't understand the word's origin story.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Origin story, origin story. It's his origin story. Mario says he touches kids for his origin story. It makes so much sense when you think about it. When you get down
You're
to
just
the
not
nitty
listening.
gritty.
You're not
Oh my
listening.
fucking god!
You're not listening. You don't understand that he's trying his
I've
best
been
to learn
listening to you for
English.
like the past 30 minutes.
He's been trying to learn the English language, and then you're saying, that wouldn't happen. Actually,
I would
Mario is
not buy the
perfect.
game. End of
Mario's
discussion. I would never
Mario's
buy this
always gonna
game
be
ever.
perfectly fluent in English, because if you're not
He
perfectly
doesn't
fluent
even
in
speak
English,
fluently English. He
if you
speaks
if you're
fucking gibberish.
if you're not perfectly fluent in English, then you're a terrible person.
He says,
Because you could possibly make a mistake in which you say, I touched the kids, and that's not good.
as long as he can speak to his brother Luigi, I don't fucking care.
Yes, you do, because you just said I wouldn't buy the game if he made the mistake of saying, I touched the kids.
Then he wouldn't need to learn that language. Then it's obviously some potty mouth.
He does need to learn it because he wants to speak to the Mushroom Kingdom, and he wants to say, "Ah, yeah,
Okay,
don't worry, guys."
Okay. Let me go ahead and break it down. You say that he says he touches kids, and he wants to learn the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah,
Language.
wait. Let's get it. Wait, let's get it. No, let's get it. No, let's get it word for word. No, let's not take things out of context. He says word for word.
I know exactly what it is. Just let me finish.
It's in an Italian accent because he's Italian and he's trying to learn English. So he hasn't got the perfect English accent. He is learning English.
He's learning the fucking Mushroom Kingdom.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter. Either scenario is the same.
Fucking English.
Either scenario is the same. It's the same thing. Whenever you're watching the movie or you're watching it or you're playing the video game, you're watching it in English. So ultimately, it's the same occurrence. He accidentally says, "I touch the kids." And he's meant to learn that he's not meant to say that. But it's the origin story, so he doesn't realize until the end of the game that he's not supposed to say it.
I'm so tired of talking about this.
I can't believe you don't understand that people can make mistakes. It's like you think everyone should be a perfect human being.
God, that's so fucking stupid. It's the stupidest question I've ever been asked in my life.
It's not a stupid question. You just fucking hate Italians. I'm fed up with it. I can't believe you hate other cultures. God.
Coming out and saying that you hate other cultures.
I don't hate other cultures. Unlike you, I would accept it, and I would be very forgiving if someone made such a mistake. If Mario did happen to say I touched the kids, I would say, actually, Mario, that's not what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say, I shook the kid's hands, and he would go, oh no, I'm dreadfully sorry. But I would see it in my heart to forgive him.
You're saying that's how the scenario played out?
No, it's not. But I would forgive Mario for making a mistake.
You don't give yourself any leg room. You don't. This is not a debate. This is not a debate.
I would forgive Mario for making an honest mistake,
okay, that's
but
what
you wouldn't.
Would do. I would not buy the game if he literally just said outright, "I touch kids." No. It was my answer 30 minutes ago. It's my answer 30 minutes
so
later.
you hate
no.
what? You hate Mario if he says that?
I never once said I fucking hate Mario. I said I'm not buying the fucking game. The next game will come out. He won't say that because everybody will be like, "Oh, that was fucking stupid." Yeah.
You're not buying the game though because you disapprove of what he said, right?
Yes. Exactly. Who the fuck would approve of what he's saying?
So
that's the point, Rory.
No, it's not about it's about
Jesus Christ.
Disapproval does not then mean you approve of the exact context of what he said. It means you approve of the fact that he made a mistake. He made a lapse in judgment. He wasn't supposed to say that, but he's trying to learn the English language, and he struggled because he's Italian, and English isn't his first language.
Literally what you're saying. And you tried to give
I can't believe this is such a hard hypothetical. You literally asked me earlier. You literally asked me earlier, would you still make a game? Would you still buy a game? Or would you still play a game if it was made by a literal paedophile? And I said, no, I said, I don't know about that. But then the minute I say Mario makes an error, and he happens to say, I touch the kids, but English isn't his first language, you say it's fucking terrible. It's ridiculous. I can't believe you're saying that.
It's stupid.
No, it actually makes me mad.
You're fucking stupid.
Actually makes me mad. I can't believe you wouldn't forgive an Italian for making. You wouldn't
you
forgive an
protected
Italian
Mario.
for saying the wrong thing, even though he doesn't properly know English.
The thing is, I would forgive anybody for saying the wrong thing, but that's such a stupid fucking thing to say, and out of nowhere to say that.
He
No,
doesn't say
like
it
you
out of
deliberately
nowhere.
said that.
He
You
doesn't know it.
deliberately say that.
He
He
doesn't
says it
say it out.
after every fucking level.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's stupid.
because he shakes kids. He shakes the hands with
Roy,
with the kids
you're
of the
digging a
Mushroom
grave. You're
Kingdom.
so deep. You're so
He
deep.
shakes their hands, and
You're so deep.
They're grateful for him. He saved their little world, and he saved it. And he wants to show his appreciation. And as a little celebration, he says, "I touch the kids," but that's not what he's supposed to say. It's just a
My name is
small.
Roy Stevens, and I
It's a
like playing
small
video games
error.
where the protagonist is a
It's a
fucking
small error
pedophile.
that he made, and you're saying that he should be punished for it. I
Yeah.
think that he should be forgiven for it, but
I think the developers should be fucking punished for it for adding that stupid thing that he says.
personally, I see it in my heart to forgive people for making
Makes
errors, but you think
legitimately
everyone
no
should be
fucking sense.
perfect and they should know English from the womb, like coming out of the womb. It's ridiculous.
Secret.
You'd never forgive any foreigner
Like
for trying
everybody
to learn.
knows fucking English.
You
coming
know
off
what?
the womb.
Why do foreigners even bother learning the English language? Because ultimately,
It is the hardest language after all.
Chris hates you because if you say anything wrong, then he's never gonna bother dealing with you ever again.
Do you have any idea how many times
Never
I say
never
shit
gonna
wrong? I don't even correct
never
you.
gonna make any business with you ever because you said something wrong. Even if you're trying your best, it doesn't matter. Even if you
The
apologize
funny shit is, I've
afterwards.
actually worked in like the line of work to meet
What if in
Mexicans.
what if in the end credits
And I literally
Mario
work with a Mexican dude.
what if in the end credits Mario has learned of his mistake and at the end of the credits he pops in and he makes a cutscene where he
But
says,
I wouldn't know
"Okay
that
guys,
unless I deliberately looked
I
it up.
understand now my mistakes and I realize that what I said was wrong. I actually meant to say that I shook the hands of the kids because we had a good time because I saved their world. I did not mean to come off as a child toucher, a child molester."
Yeah, Mario.
What if he made a full apology in the credits afterwards? Would you buy the game then?
If he said all of that verbatim,
Well, something along those lines.
if he said that verbatim, I'd probably forgive him.
Would you buy the game though?
Yeah. If
But he has to
Cause
have
listen,
by the
I could
end
see
of the
that happening
credits
and
of
me being like, God, I fucking hate Mario.
by
He's
the
stupid. And then my buddy being like, dude, have you seen the after credits scene? He's like, he turns out, he's like, not
by
actually.
the end of the credits of the first game, he has to have learned his error and then apologized for it. Otherwise, you're not doing business with
Oh, you know
Mario.
what? That actually, your hypothetical actually makes a lot of sense because remember that time in like Mario Odyssey 1 where he like looks at the kid and like licks his lips?
I do not remember that. That never happened.
Yeah, like you go to the big city and he like looks at like these little kids and he like, licks his
You're
lips,
just
like,
making shit up
He
now.
goes, hmm.
You're just making shit up now to move away from the fact that you publicly stated you do not like Italians.
Fucking stupid shit ever. Been stuck on this for 30 minutes.
I can't believe you don't like Italians.
Rory, if we did another podcast, if we did another podcast
what did
and we did
Italians
something
ever
like
do
this for
to
like
you?
30 minutes, I would literally not even do a podcast anymore.
What did Italians ever do to you? Tell me that.
They made delicious pizza.
Okay, so they do nothing but bring
Delicious
gifts,
pepperoni.
and you hate on them for doing so because they can't speak proper English.
Because they say they're pedophiles, yeah.
You didn't say it was a pedophile. That's not the scenario. You'll make a straw man out of my argument.
It is literally the pedophile.
No,
Your
you're
argument
making a
was
straw
already
man.
straw man.
It was
It
not
was
a straw
already
man.
straw man.
It wasn't a straw man. You don't know what fucking straw man is. Tell me what straw man is right
Held
now.
together by shit and string and dental floss.
Tell me what straw man is right now.
Already said it.
You don't know
Straw-
what it means.
it's not
You don't know
straw.
what straw man is. It's a logical fallacy. Should know this.
I learned that Mario doesn't touch kids, so now I
It's
know this.
when you take an argument and you misrepresent it by exaggerating what the other person said to such a degree to which it is completely different
Not
argument.
funny.
And I exaggerated. So So yeah, um,
Man, kind of got trolled, bro.
I think that's the end of it. I think I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go bed. Well,
All
I
right,
guess I
dude.
guess that's the end of it. Chris hates Italians. You heard it here first. Reporting live.